What is going on, everybody? Core here, and I wanted to do a video briefly here about the Constitution of the United States. And before I get into that, I just want to give everyone a quick update for anyone that's wondering why my last video is not up any longer. It got struck by YouTube, and the arbitration process is handled by AI. The response I got didn't make any sense. Actually, I did not get a response, which is what didn't make any sense because of what I sent to YouTube in my arbitration. A human or someone with a human response with a pulse would not have left no response to that. They would have at least went to their supervisor to figure out what I was even saying, but I'm not going to get into that here. I will say that I am still planning on getting it put back up. I'm in the middle of creating a document and a letter to mail off to the CEO of YouTube regarding it. And after that process is done, I'll let everyone know how that went. For now, though, let's focus on this video and the Constitution. So people have a misconception the Constitution is in some way for them. And I just want to make this quick video because it's a real easy way to tell that the Constitution was not made for you. It never was made for you. The Constitution does not do anything for you except allow you protection from the United States from harming and abusing your natural born God-given rights. Whether you're giving those rights to yourself or whether it's someone up in the sky or next to you or under you, you still have those rights. You are endowed and imbued with them. They exude from you. You have natural rights. Just as nature has natural rights, or natural laws, or it's not even that. These are the words that we use in the system. It just is what it can do without causing abuse or harm on another organism. That's what the Constitution is there to do. It's there to protect the rights that you already have, which is why that's how it's always phrased. It's the First Amendment protects my right of freedom to speech, protects my right to voice my opinion and state facts and inconsistencies regarding things. It doesn't give me that right. I already have that right. So any corporation, any business, big or small, any entity that is attempting to say that the Constitution is for you, the Constitution is for you to follow, no. The Constitution is for them to follow, because who took the oath? The officers, the CEOs, the executive staff, any officers, whether it's the head of the corporation or the guy driving around with sirens on his car, acting like he has authority. They're the ones that actually have to uphold the Constitution because they took the oath to. And that doesn't mean to strip you of your rights. It means to protect your rights. So if they're not protecting your rights from everybody, even others that have rights as well, except they're not exercising them, so at that point they're potentially forfeiting them because of ignorance, and then other ignorant people will force policy over them and onto them, which is why we must enforce the natural rights that we have. And we can do this by utilizing the Constitution and putting it back on these entities and showing them, hey, I am protected by your doctrine, and you must obey this. You took the oath. I did not. I'm not a part of that. This is here to protect me from you. And if you're going to step outside of this, well, then we're going to get into a legal and lawful matter at that point. And this is what everyone needs to do. This is what everyone needs to do. Until everyone starts doing this, until people start standing on their rights, on their law, standing up for themselves, being erect and speaking what they know and studying and learning so that they actually can speak and say and protect themselves against these pirates, because that's what they are. They take an oath, but then they don't abide by it because they don't feel they need to, or they ain't taught to. They're ignorant. But ignorance is no excuse of the law. Ignorance does not mean that they can come by and strip your rights away. So remember, the Constitution is not for you. It's for them. It's for the dead entities. It's for the ones that took the oath. It's for the ones that are incorporated to the states and furthermore the United States. And it's to protect what you already have. It can't be taken from you. You already have it. You don't need that paper to have your natural rights. You don't need it. You're a natural individual. You don't need a piece of paper that someone else wrote outlining in amendments, first of all, that wasn't even originally there. Amendments that they put in outlining that this is what the people can do. That's not what it's saying. It's saying that it was more like people are out here being abused and mistreated. We need to put some type of law into effect that is going to protect these people from being mistreated. That's where they started making these amendments from, because the same thing that's going on right now is going on back then. It was just at a different stage of deployment. Right now, it's way more convoluted. And they've tucked even that whole entire document away into the corner where people don't even know it really exists anymore. Yet all of the United States law, it goes back to the Constitution, and that Constitution all goes back to your natural rights. Which, so when you know what you are, you don't even know that. You don't even need to know the Constitution. You just need to know what you are and be able to stand on that. And then you need to talk to the right person who's going to respect you and not try to subjugate you just because you don't know the code or the article or the amendment or the line that they abide by. And they should know, because it's their corporation that they're operating within. So they should know all of this, yet they expect you to. That's ignorance. That's true ignorance. And those people need to be reprimanded. They need to be put into their place, because that is abuse. That is the definition of what a pirate is. They're just going around trying to steal from you. Don't let them. Don't let them. Don't let them. Don't let them do it. That's it, though. That's all I wanted to say. It's nice out today. I'm going to go enjoy the sun.